What is going on, guys? We are back with another episode of our Pokemon TCG Pocket, and in today's episode, guys, we are here with Yanmega and Dialga. Dialga has basically become the best energy accelerant for normal types, for colorless, really for any deck that uses colorless energy at all. And of course, we're rocking out today with a deck that almost exclusively uses it. So basically the deck today is Yanmega, which is a 3 colorless energy for 120 that does need to get filtered back an energy every single turn. We have Mew, which is basically for dealing with like Charizard, basically. Charizard and Mewtwo's. So that kind of handles that. Dialga, basically can power itself in 2 turns, or, you know, is the energy accelerant for Yanmega and Mew. 2x speeds lets you get out with Mew and Yanmega. Pokeball is to search for Yanma, and really all your 5 basics. Pokemon communication, we're running one of in this deck. We had the space, and honestly, it was between this and Dawn, but I think that actually being able to search for Yanmega or search for Mew or whatever you need is potentially a little better sometimes. And so it's kind of like a third Pokeball, but for evolutions. And so I actually kind of really like it in all decks whenever you can fit it. We're running 2 capes and 1 Rocky Helmet. The Rocky Helmet is situational when we need damage on something, on Dialga maybe, but otherwise Yanmega, Mew, and Dialga all do appreciate the cape. So we are rocking with 3 of them. Professor's Research, pretty standard. We're still rocking 1 Sabrina and 1 Cyrus. It's sort of kind of situational which one's better, so I kind of just like having both in there. And then we are running 1 Leaf as well. Leaf lets you switch out Giratina basically free of charge. So there are other combinations that work kind of cool. Like you could do Dawn in this deck, and then you could Dawn your Dialga. Once you get the 2 energy onto Dialga, you could use Dawn, and then you can do 100 damage like the next turn. That's also another kind of niche thing you could do. You get rid of the Rocky Helmet for that if you wanted to, or something like that. So there are little combinations that you can do, but this is kind of what we're rocking out with today. And of course, that's always, guys, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. The support is really greatly appreciated, and yeah, it helps us grow, helps the channel out. So I really do appreciate it. And of course, if there's any kind of variation to this deck that you are running, make sure to leave it in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear it. So let's get going to some games here. Let's get going to some games. You know, 3-4 games is generally what we do here. Let's see what we can rock out with. Level 37, we got a G coming up. All right. So let's see what we can do. You're confident in flipping heads. Well, you just flipped tails, my guy. Oh, wait, technically you flipped heads, right? Ooh. Okay, maybe he is a legend. All right, so Yanmega, or Yanma, is first here. Yanma's first. We're playing a dark deck. So this actually goes pretty well into it, except for the fact that we're actually fighting Koga Weezing, which is not the matchup that I loved when I first clicked on this. So a couple questions here. Couple questions to answer here. I think I actually need a Giant Cape. Oh, I guess you can't evolve, right? So I can wait on Giant Cape, or I can Rocky Helmet right away and at least make it a conversation. But if you evolve right away, then it's also kind of a problem. So we're gonna flap here. We're gonna wait on our decision. We're gonna wait on our decision for right now. They do get Weezing right away. They are gonna do 40. I'm gonna have to evolve right away, which kind of sucks. Yeah. Okay. So by waiting, we at least kind of got to deal with what we needed to deal with. But at the same time, there's also, like, literally nothing I can do here. So I'm going to cape just to keep my HP a little bit higher. And I'm going to get ready to be able to air slash next turn. Not having any other Pokemon is sort of kind of leading this decision that I need to heal. But of course, my opponent's going to do 40 to us anyways and get the poison off. So there's... yeah, it's a little rough. We're going to do 120 next turn, though. But my opponent, if they do come in with Muck, it's basically over. I really need a basic, and I got literally nothing. So that's cool. So we just air slash, we get this Weezing out of here. And if my opponent has Muck, it's just GG's, honestly. If they don't have Muck, we actually win the game off of this. But we never drew another basic Pokemon or Pokeballs to be able to do it. 8 cards left in the deck. That means that there is currently, there is 4 basics, my only other evolution, and we're gonna win this game out of a miracle anyway. Crazy. So, air slash, GG's to my opponent. 7 cards left in the deck. There were 2 Pokeballs in there. And literally the rest of them were our Pokemon. It's crazy how Pocket is, right? Like, you sit there and you go like, man, like, we really need to have, like, the 1-stage evolution decks have way more consistency. And then you realize that it's like, it's a 20-card deck. The 7 cards that I needed to actually play the game were all sitting at the bottom of the deck. I couldn't shuffle them out. I mean, communication was the only way to shuffle that deck. And I only got that super late. Wild. Okay, so fighting type deck here, we're getting double Dialga, a double dose Dialga, with 2 additional ones sitting here as well. I'm gonna actually chill on this for right now. I don't want my opponent to know that I have the second Dialga just chilling here, so we're gonna just vibe out. Now, going second is a bit of a problem, but at least we're not weak to fighting. Okay, so I'm gonna double Pokeball here. Oh my goodness. Okay. And I get double Yanma. I mean, you can't knock me out. So I'm actually gonna wait a turn. Just that my opponent can't Sabrina, do anything like that. I know that some people like to kind of mess around with Dialga leads, so let's try to just be civil about it. We're playing Gallade. That's a really tough matchup. That is actually a tough matchup. Because we have 3 energy, we're actually at risk of taking a lot of damage. Okay, so next turn I can go for this. So we actually want to do this now. I'm just gonna play the 1. And then I can get the energy onto Yanmega basically in a turn and then switch out. Okay, they're gonna communication. But if I can start doing 120 here before they can get set up, that's gonna be massive for me. But I'm still 2 turns off of doing that. And there's a Lucario right away. Okay, so they're gonna be doing a lot here. I actually think I have to let Dialga just go down here. Okay, Cape actually lets me live, which is sweet. So Cape lets me live. Get this on. Get that so that I'm no longer a target. And then I have to Metallic Turbo. I'm going to stick them both onto Yanmega. And then I'm going to switch out Dialga for Yanmega, knock out the Lucario. And you actually have Gallade right away, which is super scary. That does mean that you do revenge me, though. 20, 40, 60. So 70 plus 60 is 130. Ooh, you just missed a knockout by 1? You just missed a knockout by 1. So the next question then is, do I want to start powering up the next Dialga? No. I need to get the KO lead here. I need to get the KO. We Air Slash here. Unfortunately, at this point, though, we're in a really tough spot. I'm gonna need to find a way to get you down to... I think we just lose this, actually. Unless I go for... Flap. No, Flap doesn't do enough. Oh, wait. Flap doesn't do enough, actually. I need Mew here. I really don't want to be giving up anything, though, so let's do this. Let's do this. Retreat. I'd rather not give up a 2-prizer here. And let's flat for 20. We're still a little short, but we might... No, we just lost regardless. I could have picked up a second KO by going after routes, but I wouldn't have been able to do anything else. Yeah. Yeah, there's no combination here. I don't have enough energy on the second Dialga. So yeah, that was just delaying a turn, basically, but... Mew doesn't help me. Is there anything in this deck left that helps me? Rocky Helmet still leaves it with 30 HP, so I actually don't even do it that way. Yeah. So we just do this to get 2 KOs, and that's kind of it. So unfortunate there, that's kind of sucky, but it is what it is. We at least made it a game. But yeah, my opponent gets the point here. But yeah, there was no way. I didn't have enough energy. Giovanni's kind of pointless here. He had 30 to do. But sure. Okay, let's get the KO here. Maybe they thought I was just wasting time by doing that, but yeah, I mean, it was a situation where I could have conceded, but you already know that we don't concede out here. We keep going, see if my opponent at least makes a mistake, right? Because they can, right? Like, I think like that's the thing about conceding, is that you take away the possibility for them to even make a mistake, you know? How many times have you seen that someone clicks that bottom right, that bottom left corner, or bottom right corner, where the energy attachment is, where they put that energy onto that bottom one instead of their active or whatever, and you totally mess up your whole game plan. So it is possible to do. Yeah, same situation, we just wait on it. playing Psychic. Okay, so Pidgeot with... Interesting. I'm gonna get Mew. Okay. So what's the best target here? Togekiss is not a great target for... Really, Togekiss and Pidgey are not great targets, but Pidgeot might be an okay target. But if not, Mew is not a great choice here. If my opponent starts loading the field up, then yeah, it is, but... Okay, we're gonna have to Giant Cape this as well. But I can wait a turn on that. And that. Depending on how my opponent sets up, I either know whether they have... I know that they're either going to have Pidgeot in hand. If they put the energy on Togepi, they're playing Mewtwo as well. So you're playing two 2-stage evolutions and a Mewtwo. Explain to me, please. Explain it like I'm 5. Please. Okay, so Dialga here. So now I load the field. You do have Mewtwo, so I guess I can't fully ignore you. So I Metallic Turbo here. And the question is Yanmega or Mew. I guess I technically have the space to do both. And if I get gusted here, I probably want to... If it's regular Pidgeot, I probably want to get Mew ready so that the Yanma, when it gets switched in... Yeah, we need to get that Mewtwo punished. Punish this Mewtwo. Do it! Just do it! Oh, you trying to get knocked out, bro? You trying to get knocked out? You're gonna do 50 here. Up. Yeah, bro don't know. Murking, about to get murked. Oh, we can actually double X speed. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I actually want to keep that energy on. So we're gonna do this. Retreat for 0. Hit this. Go to Yanmega. Is there any reason... I do have to discard 2 Psychic Energy, but it don't matter. We don't have Psychic Energy out here. So 150 here, we knock out the Mewtwo. And then, as far as what my opponent's going to do after this... I guess you could Revenge with Pidgeot, but you need 3 energy for it. And if you only have the 2... Ooh, Gusto. Ooh. Okay. So from here, what do we do? Because Pidgeot is 80, right? Pidgeot's 80. Like a Rocky Helmet, this Mew. Okay. I think I just do this. I retreat out. I do this. Even if... It means that you have to have the Pidgeot EX. And then on Metallic Turbo so that I can get Yanmega set up next turn. Okay. And I can also just do 100 with Dialga next turn as well. But I think that puts them in kind of a checkmate situation. Yeah, the 30. Yep. Checkmate situation. Opponent concedes. GG. Okay. So, not bad. Not bad for that one. Mew came in clutch. I don't know why. You had 13 Pokemon. Actually, you had more than that because you were playing... See, here's the thing. I think people are playing too many... They're playing like 4 or 5 Pokemon lines, but they're playing them all as one-ofs. And I think it's just too hard to find the 1 in 20 that you need. It's like 1 in 15, right? But then like a 1 in 15 chance is not great, you know, if you're top deck and stuff. Or like even when you're 1 in 10, like 2 in 10 is like literally a 20% chance. You know what I mean? Like it's just so dramatically different. Okay, so we're playing Steel type opponent as well. Meltan. Okay. So my opponent goes first. That's actually massive because I get the first energy, which means that I can potentially get Metallic Turbo started before my opponent can like fully realize a Melmetal. I might even... My opponent just conceded. They didn't top deck what they wanted. So they were either... Yeah. That's the thing. Going second did dramatically change that outcome. Because Melmetal actually can stop Dialga if it's going second. But when it's going first, it doesn't have the speed to do it. And I actually think that this version is better than the Melmetal. Like, our deck that we're playing is actually more consistent than the Melmetal. It's 1 less energy commitment. 1 less energy commitment. The 10 extra HP helps, but like Melmetal's ability is pretty good. But okay, we're actually starting off with Mew here. Okay. The less energy retreat kind of lets you maybe like save a KO, but like the 2 KO versus the 1. Anyways, we're playing Rotom here. Rotom is interesting. You're gonna Rocky Helmet. I think it actually works out that if it's your opponent that has to have it, right? Yeah, so this only does 20. Oh, this is a full Rotom deck. Shout out to you, my guy. Shout out to you. Colorless energy with a water and a... Ooh. Okay. We're gonna do this. We get Yama, we get Dialga. I don't know what the dog is doing. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna just... I guess we commit to just trying to get this started. Rotom fan. Luna? Oh my goodness. Dog. Dog. Hi. Chill out. Chill out for a second, would ya? Okay, so 1 colorless energy, 20 damage is not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I can get Yanmega set up so that I'm not really dealing with that anymore. But what do I need right now? Okay. Because the thing is that if I want to Sabrina, but I don't, because I don't want Rotom Fan to come in and then get the 50% chance to stop me from being able to get energy attached. Okay, let's draw our last Yanma. I actually think I need to put the energy on. Oh, well, I could wait. Keep hoping for X speed. Yeah, I'm gonna keep hoping for X speed. And if I need to switch something in, it's a 1 retreat cost. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just set Dialga up, because right now Dialga knocks out everything at 100 damage. So if you're only running a full Rotom deck, 100 damage is all I need. I don't actually need Mew. Yanmega also knocks everything out too, but I can actually slow play this. I think being patient here is actually the best way forward. Okay, there's Leaf. Which actually does let me start getting knockouts. But I can't do it until... Yeah, I can't quite do it just yet. Because I need to get the Yanmega at least semi set up. I think I need to be patient with it. Because genome hacking... I mean, genome hacking, I guess I could have done it right from the beginning. And then I'm doing 50, but I'm doing 50 on a rock helmet. And that's just not fantastic. There's no more basics to search for, so I guess I just do this. We do this. I wait the 1 extra turn. I could even Sabrina if I really wanted to, but... making sure this is the right play to be doing. Yep, this is the right play to be doing. 1 more energy onto Yanmega, and then it's actually okay to do this. Because then I have the 2 Pokemon back-to-back that can knock out the 2 Rotoms that are going to be the problem. Yeah. Okay, so my opponent... I mean, they were attacking me the whole time, but they just weren't really a threat. So, we'll do this. I'm going to Leaf to get out. No, I want it, No, I'm a turn... This might have... I still might have did this wrong. Okay, we pick up the KO. If for whatever reason... Oh, I guess I actually could have Metallic Turboed, put the other Yanma out, and then I would have had the 2 Yanmega. Oh, that's actually what I should have done. Because now my opponent gets a 50-50 shot of putting Dialga on the bench with 4 energy commitment. This is a really cool deck, though. Come on. They get the heads. I gotta put Yanmega up. Yeah, how did I mess that up so bad? Okay. Yeah, I messed this up bad, bro. Real bad. Okay, we Air Slash here, get a second KO. Here's the thing, though. If you're not doing enough damage... Like, this Rotom should be trying to attack and get this Mew out of here. Because where are you getting your points from? Because it's not... I mean, you're getting all the heads, though. But, like, where is this coming from? Because it's not like you can deck out here, right? Like... I'm just gonna put the 1 energy on. I'm gonna stick Dialga back out. Yeah. I can flap here. And I'm doing chip that you're not gonna be able to do. Like, I guess you're... Oh, I guess you're going for... I guess you can go... Oh, I didn't even see the fire. So now you switch, you get the KO on the Yanma, and now it's where you're actually getting the KO. I should have then... And then you're weak to Dialga too. So Rotom actually... Yeah. I completely misplayed... I misplayed this. And there's a regular Rotom now. But you are... And then get the 30 extra damage to the KO. The thing is, though, that this one actually has damage on it now. So there is actually hope. There's hope. But I am going to... do this. I am going to do this. I'm not going to necessarily worry about this. And then I guess I have to Sabrina. No, I don't need to yet. We can just end it. The Rotom will do 30, potentially 60, potentially 80, really. Cape. Yeah, Cape lets the Rotom kind of be a problem. Wow, I'm gonna lose this. Holy. Okay. Rocky Helmet. I need to threaten like I can attack. Because then I can use my X speed to get out. Actually... yeah. Intern. Can't believe I'm losing to this. Okay, so we're here. We are here. Potion's up. $30, $60. Yeah, this is painful. 30, you're gonna do 20 here. Okay. You're technically in range now, which means that I do need to switch. $30. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this as well. Switch you in. Can't let you get a KO here. But this is where I just need, like, some sort of... I need some sort of tails here from this fan. And if that's the case, I will win. But without it, I just lose. So there is that. I also should be putting a cape on this Mew. But yeah, I need a tails here. Otherwise, it's just over, you know? I do need to get a tail. There needs to be a tails that happens here. If they flip heads every single time they went for this, that's crazy. But currently they're 2-0 on it. And they get the 3. Okay. So there's nothing really left that we can really do about this. If they just push this Dialga in, like... We're also gonna have to stick a cape here. The other issue is that... Yeah, there's literally nothing. I can't go for anything. So yeah, we're out of luck here. Both me and my opponent have no cards left in our hand. But yeah, I mean, I just need them to get a tails a couple, like, once. But here, if they flip heads, they're gonna get a KO with... They're gonna get a KO here. So it's kind of like catch-22 of it, right? Like, there's nothing I can do. And they've literally flipped heads every single time. They only got 1 tails this entire game. So yeah, we lost to this, and that is crazy. But it is cool to see, though, that Rotom decks can be effective. You just have to get the coin flips. You just have to get the coin flips. And I didn't really get the damage on fast enough, which I think is also part of the issue. But I definitely think that me misplaying the first switch in, I probably should have. I mean, it wouldn't have really mattered because they were getting so many heads, but if I would have got the first knockout on the first fan because I didn't switch in Mew that turn, switch out Mew that turn, I would have taken the KO on Mew, gave up 2 points, but then I would have been playing with no, you know, like, with the worry of that the whole game. I don't know. Either way, very weird episode, but, you know, hopefully that showcases how to play the deck a little bit, but the main idea really is that you use Dialga to set up Yanmega for 120 damage every turn, but, I don't think that happened too much in this one, but, yeah, we're gonna get out of here. Let me know if there's any different way that you play this deck. I know that Yanmega also can be in a Executor build, so there are definitely different ways to do it. Again, with Dialga, you can also play Melmetal. So there's a ton of different options with this. But if you liked the episode, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time.